Hello, Akko here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed. This is a supplemental episode on Thaumcraft. I think it's part 4 of Thaumcraft. Now, I want to do a bees episode, but I can't do that just yet because I want to research magic bees. So that's what we're going for in this episode. We're going for the decanting golem, which we tried getting last time. I want to get the rune Thanatos because I want to see how it works, and I want to get it for magic bees. I just started this episode once already, and I used slime balls to try and start searching for Imperito, which I believe is in our decanting golem. And instead, I started researching this thing, crystals of climate. This is completely new to me, so I've had to do a bit of research. This is one of the new additions to Tinkerer, and this is quite special because it uses this aspect, air, and there's nothing else that uses this. If you look in your Thaumcraft, you've got over here, you've got smoky quartz, which is Tinkerer, and you've also got this bottle of rainwater. By clicking with an empty bottle while raining, you can collect rainwater, so that's what I've done. I've got some of these empty bottles. It was raining a short while ago. I just stood here, right clicking in the air with the bottles in my hand. Click, 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 like so. And I got some of these bottles of rainwater, and that let me complete that because it's got that air aspect. There we go. Crystals of climate. These are quite funky sounding. If we look in the book here, crystals of climate. There's two. There's crystals of sunlight, crystals of rain. So I believe these pretty much just let you either make rain or stop rain. By studying the element of weather, you manage to create a pair of crystals that will allow you to manipulate it. These two crystals of sunlight and rainfall allow you to respectively halt and create rain by shattering them. That sounds pretty awesome. Fire shard, quicksilver, amber. Some of that aspect goes into it, that rain aspect. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to cover that really quick, seeing as I'd accidentally researched it. So we're heading still for. I'll use the levers again. Imperito. I don't think I've got a lot of rubber, have I? No, I haven't. So I can't really search using that. Like I said, the issue with this is there's a lot of other aspects in there that it may give you, like it has this time. So it's giving us lignum. So lignum, let's grab a bit of wood. Of course, wood has lignum too, and it's the cheapest thing to use. And we'll see what we've got here. Now, a lot of the bee stuff, warded chest, well, we do need that, so that's good. Warded chest is one of the precursors for the rune Thanatos, I believe. Let me just check that, make sure I'm not lying to you. Rune Thanatos, required research, warded chest, yes. So, we did need to do that, so that's all good. So let me just find the warded chest on my list here, and I can direct my research to it. Lignum, vacuous, pricantatio. So, pricantatio, of course, is our force nuggets, very straightforward. And vacuous, I was wasting wood last time. I was wasting a lot of wood last time by making chests, and Corey pointed out that I should be using bowls. So, thanks for that, Corey. Where are you gone? Where's he gone? Has he escaped? Well, there he is. What are you doing over there? Oh, let's get out that all eye. Right, so what I should be using instead is actually bowls, because for 3 bits of wood you get 4 bowls, which is 4 vacuous, whereas a chest costs 8 bits of wood, it's your 4 vacuous. So 3 gets you 4, 8 gets you 4. So it's better off actually using bowls. And shit, I didn't mean to make 52 bowls, did I? It looks like I've got plenty of vacuous to play with. Warded chest, thank you very much. And now let's try that again then. Let's try going for... Get away, you. Try going for Imperito again. So this time I've got Saxum, so I think levers are a bad thing to use really. They've got too many other aspects. So I am going to have to, I think, get some rubber. Phantom stone blocks, interesting. Phantom stone blocks are quite cool. They're the same as the the warded stone blocks, but the player who places them can pass through them, which is quite nice. What do they use? Vitreous, Animus, Alienis, Vinculum. Right, I have to remember what it was that had Alienis again. Can never remember what has Alienis. What was it? These combs have Vinculum, but I don't want to waste all them. Use a bit of source hand for that. So, Animus and Vinculum, both on here. So there's two aspects we should get from here. There's one, there's two. And what else do we need? Alienis, Enderpearls, and something else in it. Vitreous is glass. Let's get some glass. I think I'm nearly out of glass as well. As usual, things not going to plan. Let me get some glass together. I've only got a real little bit left by the look of it. Yeah, normal glass, got none left. Back in a sec with some glass. I'll get some rubber as well while I'm going to break camera anyway. And I'm back, got some glass cooking, and of course it's the claws that you get from bats that I keep forgetting have Alienis as well. So we'll use these claws up. The only thing you can make with claws, it seems, is something called an innate cord. I have no idea what it's for, so I don't mind using claws. I could of course use enderpearls now because I can get plenty, because I've got access to the end, and with looting on my sword I get a ridiculous amount of enderpearls. That's not to worry about. There we go, let's put another stack of sand in there. And we can get a nice stack of glass for the vitreous, which is what I was missing. And we can research this. So, phantom stone blocks, another one out of the way. Now I may make my castle into my tower into warded stone blocks one day, but I don't know about that because I'm playing only a single player, and if I do download the world, anything that I make using phantom blocks means you won't be able to get through them if you download the world, so it's a bit useless me using them. But very good for a server play if you want to have secret areas that only you want to go in, somewhere where you want to put all your chests and stuff in a sanctum, for example. So what have we got then? Warded stone. Right, we're still going for Imperito. You've been getting some rubber, as you can see. Hello, Josh. That dog's called Joseph, but it's also called Josh. I'll leave you to figure that out. So this should give us Imperito a bit easier. There we go. And then we can switch the levers, and that'll get us the Imperito. Golem core animation. Which one? Perception. Is Vism and seeds. So carrots and seeds of some kind. Let's use them. Quickly get that one out of the way. I think we've got another core, or maybe another two to research as well, so they all have Imperito as well, I think. Just checking the book. You've got 3 more of them to get, so they may slow it down a little bit as well, but we can keep doing that. So as soon as Imperitos appear in there, I'm switching the rubber out, so I'm not using too much rubber. So intelligence, that one is seeds and then paper. Use the paper from there for now, quicker. These will research pretty quick because they're pretty simple recipes. It's like there's a hidden, what do you call it? Difficulty, I believe. Some things seem quite difficult to research. Other things seem very simple. Thermostatic magnetizer. Well, that sounds like a tinker thing, doesn't it? Now, is that something new that I don't know about? I've not heard of it before. Thermostatic magnetizer. It sounds like a coin of fortune, doesn't it? No, I don't see it on my list here. So it might be one of the newer ones. Thermostatic magnetizer, yeah. Imperito, Metallum, Aura, Machina even, and Potentia. Easy enough, easy enough. Metal then, let's get the metal out of the way. So I'm getting this information from a very useful thread on the FTB forums that has all the Thermic Tinkerer research discussed and stuff. So Aura, Machina, Potentia. Machina and Potentia. I thought there was something that had that together. That's got Potentia, but I thought something had Machina and Potentia. I do not know. I'll just use coal then. Was it? What was it? Something had it, I'm sure it did. I think I might be thinking of the Red Power 2 stuff. What's it called? The Blue Red Power 2. Oh Christ, I can't remember it. It wasn't that long ago. I was using it either. Oh well. So Machina Aura is what I need now. Aura, of course, from grass or arrows or feathers. Got any grass left? I don't think I have any grass left, so we'll use some arrows. Should have plenty of them. So I'm not really using many arrows. Let's get the aura from that. And buttons for the Machina. Thank you very much. So I'm pretty sure when we read this, it'll be something along the lines of what our Coin of Fortune does for us. Let's have a look. Oh no! Oh, it's that one. Okay, I've seen this in a video. This is pretty cool. You place this on the ground, and see if I had it placed there. I think it's got like a 16 kind of, so it pushes things away or pulls things in. So, for example, if you had a chicken farm with eggs, you can have it so it pulls all the eggs in. So like a hungry chest, for example. I think you can put it into a hungry chest, but it'll pull everything towards it. Quite a cool little item. I probably will make one at some point. I can think of a couple of uses for that, so there's a good chance I might make one of them. So let's carry on then. Now I said before I was waiting until I saw that. You don't actually have to wait. See the question mark that was there? That means something has started. So I could have actually gone for it straight away then. Strength. So it's our last. I believe this is our last golem animation core now, is it? And that's going to need Potentia, so use some more coal. And seeds again for the permutation. So we've pretty much got nearly everything golem related. I think there actually might be one more. Oh no, I've got all 4 of them now. So yeah, the only things I can think of golem related that we ain't got are of course the I thought we'd done the advanced golem. Oh we have, there he is. Yeah. Here's the golem name tag. And the one we're aiming for, the decanting golem. So if I change that now, even because there's a question mark there, something started. And okay, and the one that started there must have had motors in it. It did. And it also had Saxum, I believe. So let's grab some cobble. What have we got here then? What have we got here? Traveller's Paving Stone. Okay. Traveller's Paving Stone. So that needs aura and dirt. So our arrows and a stack of mud will get us that. These are pretty cool. These the speed up your movement speed, but they seem quite expensive to make, and because of the lack of easy automation for Thaumcraft, I could not see me making that many. But you may see them on Dywolf's videos there on the Forgecraft server there. The speed your movement up. What they seem to have worked out is that you have a line of 3 and then, or let's say 1. You could have 1 and a gap of 8 and 1, gap of 8 and 1, and that'll keep you at a constant fast speed. Which seems pretty cool. So, see, this isn't getting anything, which suggests to me that we need something else before we can get the decanting golem. Oh, it doesn't have impresso. I can't think of what I might be missing as a precursor for it. But I'm just burning through that rubber there, and nothing's starting. So it's suggesting there's nothing left that uses impresso or Motus. Otherwise, something would have started. So I think I am still stuck on getting the decanting golem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick search and see if there is something I'm missing. See if there's a precursor that you need that I'm missing. A precursor research. And I'll let you know either way when I come back. Okay, I think I know what's wrong. I've not actually done the advanced stone or clay, and they have something in common. In their actual recipe for making them, they all use a brain in a jar, and I've got water jars, but I've not researched brain in a jar, so I think it's because I've not got brain in a jar researched that is holding me back here. So I'm going to try and go for brain in a jar now instead, and hopefully, well, that uses animus. Let's hope this gives us animus. It has. Come on, slow ass. And that's quite a lot of doing, didn't it? So hopefully this will be brain in a jar. And that Reaper's Scythe, of course it is. Reaper's Scythe, Malum, Mortis, Animus, Alienis, Tenebris, Victus, Corpus, lots of stuff. Reaper's Scythe, right. So that has got Alienis and Tenebris, so I might as well use that, as it uses both of them. Well, I'll use the one that just has Tenebris now. So these are from them little Thaumcraft totem things that I found out in the world. I can go back. What else are we missing? Malum, Victus, Corpus. What's Victus again? Well, Corpus is meat, of course. Rotten flesh, thank you. So there's Mortis and Corpus. Did it have Mortis? It did. So I'll get the Mortis and the Corpus out of that. Malum, I think, is nether wart. Oh, of course, Victus is apples. Of course it is. Sling you back in there, get some melon for the Victus, and nether wart. No, that doesn't have Malum. What has Malum? Malum. Something evil, isn't it? What the hell was it? That was Malum. I'll have to have a check on that in a second. Oops, don't need that. Don't need that. I think zombie heads and stuff have Malum, but can't think what else does. Off the top of my head, I will have to have a quick check. So, list of aspects. And Malum. Malum is evil. Gas tears, skeleton skulls, zombie brains, zombie brains, of course. Zombie brains have it. Use some zombie brains. It also had most things for this. Had the Mortis and the Corpus as well. So we could use that for them. Never mind. There we go, Reaper's Skither. And so I'll try again. What was we going for? We was going for a brain in a jar. So let's try that again. That actually has Malum in this as well. Incognito. Let's take a gamble with this. Excellent. That worked. Used most of my brains in a jar though. Most of my zombie brains, which is a bit of a waste. and then Animus, get them in there, and the other one is Permutatio. So, because these are actual brains in a jar, an actual ingredient for the advanced golems, I'm hoping that we shall be able to research once I've done this. So that's something to be aware of. Ash. Use ash for Permutatio, of course. Brain in a jar, wonderful. So now, if we put our rubber in there again, we should get some research. And it's got both in, so I'm going to leave the rubber in there. Switch to levers now that the mortise is done. Decanting golem, hooray! So that was the issue. I'm fairly confident, in fact I'm 100% confident that was the issue for why that wasn't working. So we're going to need Cognito, so let's use some paper. Paper and aqua, wonderful. And then Purus, quite a few things we can use for Purus. One thing I've noticed that I've got a lot of is leather quartz. I'll use a bit of that. You can use silverwood logs, you can use diamonds, but that's a bit of a waste. Decanting golem, hooray! So, let us go and make this guy. Quick tidy my inventory then, get all the junk out of there that I don't want to be carrying. Organic, gem, I suppose. You can go in there, you can go there, you can go there, and you can go there, and you can go up there. Wonderful. So I'm tidy. Let's have a look what we need to make this thing. So decanting golem, we need a strong tallow golem worker, a warded jar, a brain in a jar, and a slime ball. So we need 2 warded jars, zombie brain, bucket of water, quite a few things here. So I'm going to have to, what I'll do is I'll cut camera again, I'll get everything ready, but I won't actually make anything. But I'll make sure I've got all the I'll make sure I've got all the aspects on my person, and I'll get everything together to make everything. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, here we are then, up in the Thaumcraft tower, and I've got a collection of goodies, and I think I've got everything I need here. So one thing I just made off camera was I threw some corpus into there. I was wondering if I can create some by standing here. I do in fact need, that's killing me quite well, isn't it? I do in fact need to get goggles revealing just so I know what's in there. What I was trying to do was put a little bit of corpus in there, but it didn't really work. You can sometimes do that by standing on it. There's a bit there, that's how you make tallow. You have a bit of corpus in there, you just right click it with a wand, and that'll pop it out there for you. So I'll just dissipate that into the air. Anyway, never mind. So if you put some flesh or something with corpus in, a pink one there that looks like a bit of meat with a bone through it, throw that in there, give it a right click with a wand, it'll pop the tallow out, and that's what we've got here. Now, tallow we need, I've actually forgot to get bricks. Let me grab some bricks. Come on, let me out please, magic door. Thank you. Grab some bricks. 4 of them. Now I think I've got everything. We shall soon find out. So once you've got tallow, you need a golem animation core. So that's the next thing we need to make. For that we need a nitor. So a nitor is 2 coal, 6 torches. And again, this is the thing that you're making a crucible. So give that a click with a wand, and it pops a bit of nitor into your inventory, and pops some other stuff. What we've got there, we've got something in that one. I'll just a shift right click, dissipate that. And now in the arcane workbench here, a nitor surrounded by bricks will get you. Nope, that's wrong. Is it in here? Nitor surrounded by bricks. Yes. We'll get you. That is something that I've messed up as well then, because I thought you did that in the arcane workbench. Made a basic golem core. Oh no, it is in fact an infusion outlet, so I need some motors. You can see that little graphic there is showing us that we have got Imperito in that jar there. That's what that graphic's indicating. Unfortunately we haven't got his motors though, so let's grab a bit of rubber. Well, this will be interesting because I'm going to put 4 rubber into there, which gives 8 Motus, 8 Imperito. Now will it take it from the jar when it's got Imperito actually in the crucible? It shouldn't. It should take it from the crucible, one would think. So 4 rubber in there. That lets us make our basic golem animation core, but of course we don't want a basic one, we need a strength one. So in that goes again, the basic one with an earth shard, and that's going to get us a strength one, even though it's not showing it. For that we need potentia, so I'm going to sling 6 coal in there. Golem animation core, strength, wonderful. And these limbics are getting a bit full, aren't they? Let's grab some empty vials, which we won't need much longer because of course we'll have our golem. That's the whole point of doing this. So I am just binning stuff a bit willy-nilly at the minute. I could possibly work out how to save some of this, but again, because I'm on camera, I'm kind of going for speed as much as anything else. Fire, it goes in there. Imperito, as it works out, goes in there. Now this of course would be a lot easier with goggles of research on. Goggles of revealing, I mean, because I'll be able to see what's in what's actually in these. If you mouse over these with goggles of revealing on, you actually see what's in them. So now we need to combine that with 5 of these tallow, and that is how we make our basic tallow golem. It's going to be a strength golem. 8 animus, 8 victus, so for that then we want 8 soul sand and 8 of our melon. That gets us our strong tallow golem worker, wonderful. That worked like a dream, and let's keep collecting this stuff as we can. That was nice, there was both 8s. So next thing we need then, let's have a quick check. We need for our decanting golem. So we've got our strength tallow golem worker strong, warded jar and a brain in a jar, of course. So I've got these warded jars, I want to keep them, so I'm just going to make a couple more. So for that we need 2 arcane wood blocks, and these are just in the arcane work table. Arcane wood blocks, glass panes, put a wand in there so it works. 2 warded jars, wonderful, so we need to put one of them aside, and now we need to make one of these into a brain in a jar. So for a brain in a jar, spider eye, zombie brain, warded jar, bucket of water. There we go. Animus, so soul sand, malum, cognito for paper, 4 paper. Malum, what I'm going to use is zombie brain. That's 4s. Look. So a couple of zombie brains, which will also get us the animus, so the soul sand can go away. So 4 paper, 2 zombie heads, wonderful. Should get us brain in a jar, wonderful. So now, brain in a jar, strong golem worker, slime ball, warded jar. We need 8 animus, 8 victus, 16 paper. Let's clear this out. This can all go somewhere eventually. So what was it then? 8 animus, 8 victus, and 16 was it? 16 cognito. Gets us decanting golem. Hooray! So there's our decanting golem. So what we need to do is just click him onto an alembic. And now this guy should start sorting things out like a good one. And there he goes. So there is our decanting golem. Now one other thing I want to get for him, I could throw these back in there. Yeah, let's do that. I'll help get rid of them. Oops. Can I put them in there? No, I can't put them in there. I thought I could. Oh well. I need to work out which ones these are in. Looks like aqua, yeah. Solemn. I think that one's a full solemn. Is that solemn as well? No. Actually looks like Saxon, doesn't it? Mortis. We've got a black looking one. That looks pretty dark, is that it? Yep. So I think I should actually look at making, looks like Metis, yep. Solemn and Vinculum. Looks like I need to make some goggles revealing as well. So yeah, let's carry on with searching then. So we've got our decanting golem done. That was our first thing. Now I need to check on the episode as well. So one's down. Rune Thanatos, we can go at that next. We've got the warded jar done. Should I sort out some goggles revealing? I probably should, shouldn't I? Something should work out quite early, really. I'll sort out goggles revealing first. So let's go on with them. Goggles revealing. We need Cognito in there, so we'll try going for Cognito. Come on, Cognito, that's good. Talisman of Withhold. Okay, that's bad. Talisman of Withhold. What goes into that? I'll do this off camera, and I'll show you the things, the aspects before I finish it. Back in a sec. Back then, with the research done for the Talisman of Withhold, I had to go and get some more soul sand for some Vinculum. Well, I didn't need soul sand for it, but I went and got some anyway. And actually, I got a third. I've got a third hat, so I made another hat, that kind of stuff. So I've got 3 extra hats of health now. So that's wonderful. This is quite an interesting item. If I was to make that, excuse me, if I was to make that item, have it on my bar, turn it on like you turn on the Coin of Fortune, and XP, instead of going onto your bar, XP would go into the talisman instead. So you can use that to make a bottle of enchanting for making a spellbinding cloth if you don't want to go through the manufactory way that I did it. So that's quite useful. Now I've decided to try and go for mutatio for my goggles revealing, because well, that's the idea shot, innit? Because there might be quite a few things that have Cognito left. So this must have fire, whatever it is I'm making here. Rod of the Nine Hells. Okay, that's another one that might not actually be on my search thing. So I'm going to have to break again to find out what goes into this. In fact, let me just keep babbling at you. Rod of the Nine Hells. This fires bats. It's quite interesting. It actually fires bats out of it, which is kind of crazy. Okay, Tellum, Malum, Ignis, Beastia. So more Malum. I'm really short on Malum. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna have to use some gas tears. Now, gas tears, because that many of them drop from gas these days with Natura, you can burn a few. I'd rather not though. I would rather have loads of zombie heads or Wither skeleton heads from Wither Skeleton Farm or something like that, so I didn't have to burn through them. That's I need to save some for my bee machines, but other than that, potions really. So I can use a few. Beastia and Tellum, we'll get both of them from leather. There's a Beastia. Oh no, I'm thinking that's Tutum, isn't it? What's Tellum then? Tellum is oh, Tellum's arrows, of course it is. It's the pointy stick. Cross swords, what do you want to call it? My bad. That one there, Tellum. Yeah, cross swords, isn't it? That's what it's meant to be, I think. And good old Pricantatio. So Rodel and Nine Hells, kind of fun weapon, but also a bit of a gimmicky weapon. The fire bats that get added to the game from Thaumcraft in the Nether, it fires them out. You can fire up to 8 and they'll attack whatever you fire at, and occasionally explode like they do anyway. So quite a fun weapon. I probably won't be making one. Oh, got through that quick, didn't I? Let's take half of them into nuggets. So Rodel and Nine Hells, that's another thing out of the way though. Everything we research is one less thing to research, so it is all good. And let's try that again. Come on, mutation. Give me a mutation. Wonderful. Come on, be the right one. Goggles revealing, please. Fluxometer. What? Mutation, Precantation, Vism. This is another Thermic Tinkerer. I was thinking that it was a thermometer for a second then. No, it's an actual fluxometer. This is a Thermic Tinkerer tool. Let's get some carrots in the mix there. For the Vism, let's have a quick look in the book what this does for us. The fluxometer. Through research of the flux itself and use of one of your early discoveries, the thermometer, you managed to discover an upgrade. So upgraded the thermometer with some flux filters. The new detector can measure the flux in the nearest relevant node. While looking at the fluxometer with goggles revealing, the holder can see what flux in the air. The flux displays icons of opacity for each icon indicates how much of that aspect is in the aura. If you look close, you can see the maxed out aspects as a bit unstable. Interesting. Sounds quite fun. Well, we don't need that just yet. Let's hang on a minute. What am I doing? I've researched them, just not made them. I'm a fool. Again, no one told me. As if I've researched them and never made them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. No, not 1, 2, I think. And then, god damn it, as if levitt, 4 levitt, 2 blue shards. Well, that's quite embarrassing. I was thinking, surely I should have researched these by now. I should have found these. 8 mutation, 8 vism, 8 precantation. So that's easy enough. There's your vism. 4 nuggets, 8 of them. This is for the research, for the actual making of them, of course. And 8 of them. Wonderful. Idiot. I'm a wonderful idiot. It's as if. Well, it wouldn't be right without me cocking something off, would it? So I apologise for wasting your time researching that when, well, trying to research it when it's already done. So what we need is a couple of blue shards, and you can see how many of these I've made before by the speed I'm making these. Blue shards with gold around in the arcane workbench, so you don't need aspects for this. Get you thermometers, and then thermometers with a golden nose piece and clasp and leather straps is the best way of thinking of that. 8 force, turn that off, try again. 8 force, 4 carrots, 8 netherwort. Goggles revealing, wonderful, as if I'd made that so much hard work. So now we can actually see what's in these. They go Messis, Lignum, Permutatio, Saxum, Solemn, etc. Aqua. Wonderful, and our golem there just keeps busy with a fizzy, putting things into things. Good on him. So now we can get on with what I was meant to be researching then. Now we can actually see things, which is the Rune Thanatos. Rune Thanatos. The B stuff I'm going to do just enough to get to magic frames, I think is the one that I need. So let's go for Rune Thanatos now then. Vinculum Potentiate Mortis. Mortis, 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 mortis. Rotten flesh. Give me mortis. Burning through a lot of these. Come on. Rune Thanatos, wonderful. And I believe I said Vinculum. And what else was it? Potentia. Wonderful. Potentia. Let's use coal. So there we go. Rune Thanatos. As if I didn't. I was trying to reset goggles again. Rune Thanatos. How do I make this? So 4 Famine Ingots, 4 Obsidian, 1 Zombie Brain, 16 Mortars, 20 for Contatio, 20 for Potentia, 12 for Potentia, was that? Not 20? Let's check that again. 12, okay, so I'm going to want 6 coal for the Potentia. We want 20 Force Nuggets, so I actually do need to. Let's use all of them for now. I can always make more. 20 of them. 16 Mortis. I'll actually show you how you make some tallow then while we do that. There we go. Leather can go in there. Arrows can go in there. So was it 4 obsidian, a zombie brain. Now this gets consumed if I die, so I don't want to waste one. But I am interested because it uses farming off as well. I don't want one of my inventory because if I do die, then I should be able to catch it hopefully on camera when I do eventually die. Inevitably, should I say? Eventually, inevitably, depending on how much confidence you've got in me. Yeah, you've got in there. Let's go and make this guy then. Don't know, it's quicker going up the stairs or using the sword. So to make tallow, as I was saying before, 16 rotten flesh in there. So that's putting loads of corpus and loads of and some mortis. Right click on that. Gets us some tallow, which we can sling in there for later. And is he stuck? You stuck, damn guy? I believe he was stuck. That's an issue. I don't want him getting stuck. Let's keep an eye on that. So what am I making here then? 4 of them. Zombie brain. 4 obsidian. And you see the mortis is available because it's over there. You can see it. You can see the graphic. So coal, force nuggets, rune Thanatos. Wonderful. So now if I die with this in my inventory, everything in my inventory will get sucked into that. And then and apparently that's indestructible as well. So if I fall in lava, I am going to test this in a creative world because I don't actually want to waste that one. But I'm also going to test it if it actually works in a knapsack. So if that's in there, does that count as in my inventory? So if I die, does it capture everything? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break camera, I'm going to go into a creative world, I'm going to get the bits just to test. We'll do a little test and then we'll come back, do a little bit of bee research if I've got enough time. If not, I'll do that in the next episode. But we've definitely got Decanting Golem done, Rune Thanatos done, so Magic Bees are the next thing to research, and I'll see you in a bit. So here we are then, in my little flat creative world. I've been messing around with, I guess what's called an etho door there, from a suggestion from Corey for me to check out how to make a really, what do you call it, compact one. Anyway, ignore me. Let's just die. That work? No, that don't work. Okay, yes it does. So if I respawn, then you see my stuff there is all in that thing. That's the Rune Thanatos holding my gear. So let's just get rid of that waypoint. So all my stuff's gone. As soon as I get close to that though, sucks it up and it puts it all back where it was, so it even puts it in the same slot in the inventory, which is kind of cool, as much as it can do. What I want to try now is just put one in there, and I can always spawn all this stuff back in again. So I'm going to jump in lava, because I want to see if the Rune Thanatos works in lava. Well, that didn't seem to work, did it? Weird, let's put that over here. Okay, so that drops where I die. Interesting. Okay, that's a change for the thing then. So things in your knapsack drop where you spawn. They still drop by the look of it, but that dropped where I spawned, not where I died. So let's have some. So I have lost all that stuff. Oh well. Let's just spawn some random stuff in. Piss off you. I thought this was in peaceful. I'm sure I'd set this to peaceful. Yeah, piss off. Let's spawn some stuff in then. Omni, get an Omni range, wireless. Oops. Get one of them and some of them. So now I've got a run for now, so I've got some stuff again. Let's die in the lava. Oh, all my stuff didn't die. Some of it fell about. Grab all this stuff, die in the lava again with the Rune Thanatos in my bar. So again, even though I've died in lava, all my stuff should be in there. If I get close enough, got all my stuff back, and I think it was all there. So that's cool. So even if you die in lava, as long as you can get back to your rune, then you won't lose any of your gear. So that's really worth carrying, well worth carrying. Right, back then on the main world in a sec. Okay then, back on the on my single player server here. I was going to do magic bees. I've just been looking for which one I wanted. It was a metabolic frame, and it drains aura and causes flux. So I've decided against it for the bees. What it does, it's a mutator. It adds 80% mutation chance. I'm just going to use soul frames from extra bees, so I ain't going to do magic bees. But just to finish off, just so I ain't finishing on a bit weird, I'm just going to make this thing. Golem name tag. It uses Tenebris and Lignum, and so I researched that by using the stuff with Tenebris in there, the obsidian totems, them ones, obsidian tiles, and that got me. First of all, it got me this thing. I had to research this first, Fume Dissipator, which was really straightforward. All that does, if you use the gaseous glowstone or the gaseous Tenebrae and you want to get rid of it, that's the stuff that you can just, it's like light or dark, you can just put anywhere. If you want to get rid of it, use that Dissipator. So let's get a golem name tag, let's see how this guy works. And we'll give our golem a name. And that's just a sign and an ink sac in a work table. Wonderful. That's cheap, isn't it? So let's grab that, and I'm guessing I may have to name this in an anvil. One would think. So let's go up to the arcane work table. Let me in, please, door. That was... I'm going to fool myself there again. Come on. So, that guy and that one needs to be back in there anyway. Golem name tag blank. So I'm fairly confident I need to name this in an anvil. So I'm going to name this after another sub. I'm going to name this for a sub who sent me a few private messages, and we've had a good chat. And that's Party Rockacy. Party Rockacy is going to be the name of our decanting golem. So now we've got that named, let's jump up here. And I think all I need to do now is click it on the guy. No. Shift click it. No. Let's just check the book. Do I have to have it in my inventory? Let's have a look. Name tag some magic. Giving it to one of your golem minions will have them show off their name. Do this. The item must be named in an anvil. One will left click the golem with a named item. Left click. Okay, I was right clicking. Left click. Boop. There we go. Our decanting golem is called Party Rockacy. Cool. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was entertaining, and we're quite a way through our... Oh, look at that. I haven't used it up. Wonderful. Okay, so I can, if I make some more golems, I can use the anvil, give them different names. Excellent. We're quite a way through our Thaumcraft research now. If you look in the book, we've got quite a lot of stuff done. Quite a considerable amount of stuff done, actually. Something else I want to look into is, I do want to look into magic bees. I do want to start looking at crystal cores and stuff and manipulate my aura. Once we can get this stuff on the go, we can start building up a nice node. Now I've got Thaumcraft goggles revealing, I can actually find where my node is. Let's just have a quick look where our node is, if we can see it. I thought it was around here somewhere, but not seeing it, so it must be maybe underground. Oh, there we go, is this it? 434. Is that the closest one to my base? 434, yeah. 478, one over this way somewhere, 478. So my base is split between two nodes, a 478 and a 434. So we can start growing a pure node, possibly in the just outside the windmill here, with silverwood trees, but that'll be for another episode. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.